So I'm sitting here with Dee. Dee works at Aj&Smart as well. She's the person who's going to be in charge of all our training stuff. So she's the right person to ask about design sprints here. Dee, I have a question for you.
Yes, John.
How would you, let's say you were doing your first design sprint next week. It's Thursday today. It's Monday, coming up on Monday. How would you prepare for that sprint?
Okay, it's Thursday right now, and
it's Thursday now.
The sprint is going to happen on Monday. What would I do? First thing I do, maybe I would have done this before Thursday. Check that all the people that I need are going to be available for that whole week on Monday, or if you look at the way that we do sprints, maybe you only need them for the first 2 days. So make sure that you have all the right people for sure, and that especially someone in the room is going to be able to that is the decision maker in this kind of thing. Like maybe it's the project manager or the product manager or the decision maker about that particular thing you're working on. And then the room and the stuff, the materials that you need are really, really important. You don't want to be kind of flustering around going, oh, where did we put the post-it notes? Where do we put those things? Oh, the coffee machine's not working. You need to have everything really just set up so you can just grab it at the time that you need it and just have everything completely smooth so that you can just run through the process without having to think about anything extra at all. So you'll need things like post-it notes, sticky dots if you can get them, because they're great. You can use a marker as well for dots too, but sticky dots are really great. Different types of post-it notes. If you can have really big whiteboards, or even whiteboards all over your walls like we have, that's fantastic. So find a room that has whiteboards or that you can get big whiteboards into. And if you can have 2 or even 3, it can be really great. So really just look at the materials, the list of materials that I think we can put a link to, and make sure you have everything really set up.
No, too much work.
Oh, okay.
Wait, we have a video. We have a video which is called "How to Set Up Your Design Sprint Space" or something like that.
So just read that. Just watch that video.
It's somewhere.
That's the answer to the question.
Okay, that's the how would you deal with doing a design sprint for the first time. Let's say it's today, you've already done like 50 design sprints. How would you, and everything is set, so you already have the rooms, you have everything.
Yep.
Now it's the expert level. How do you make the sprint coming up next week more likely to be a success than, you know, if you just go blindly into it?
So the way we do sprints at Aj&Smart is we have teams from other companies that come in us to run sprints with them. So we kind of help guide and coach people through sprints.
Yeah.
So when we know who's coming in, we know the rough area at least of the challenge that they want to try and solve, then we're already chatting to each other. Oh, hey, so-and-so's coming on Monday. I've heard about this great product that's doing something kind of similar. So maybe we can show that in our lightning demos. Maybe there's a great example. Have you guys seen any other tools that are at least doing something similar, or maybe in the same industry, or maybe not in the same industry? Where can we start getting inspiration already so that our brains are juiced up and ready to think about that problem area and ready to show examples of other solutions that could be really inspiring.
Yeah, and I think if I had like the absolute best case scenario, and that's something maybe I have to talk to Isabel about, hey Isabel, is if like really best case scenario would be going into the Monday, if I'm the sprint moderator, already having done a little bit of pre-research, maybe just for a day, where I could start off with in my mind knowing potentially what the how might we's could be direction-wise, what the map might look like, because we know the map can take a long time, and also a little bit what the long-term goal and the questions might be, and a few lightning demos in my head so that I can kick the team off with some nice examples.
And I would just add to that sometimes like you shouldn't be then super confident that everything's great and you know you're just going to draw the map like you kind of had it in your head from the Thursday before, but having those things in your mind just gives you this kind of easiness, like, okay, I think I'm going to have a few things I can pull out of my pocket when I go in there, but don't get stuck thinking that that's the way it's going to go. You still have to be adaptable and work on the fly, but just try and make it a bit easier for yourself if you can.
Don't fool yourself. It's never easy. Like and subscribe if you like this video. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe to this channel. Bye-bye.
Bye.